as Asif taking up the attack to begin. Game 3. Starts with a dot ball. Kalari. Lovely ball, and Ramakrishna goes for a big heave to the leg side. Unbelievably poor choice of shot from a high quality batsman. Clearly needing to get moving, but nonetheless earlier on, but the middle and lower order came back as that swung straight down the ground. It's going to take a great catch, and that man, Umar Nawaz, he's done most of his damage with the bat this tournament, but that is a stunning grab as he made great ground coming around on his left, dove on this soft turf here at Landskrona and takes an excellent catch. Well, take a risk to hit big. Apparel does go there. That's skidding off the turf, and it's going to go for a boundary. Nice shot. See if it goes wide. It's cut, and it's cut nicely by Apparel. He's found the gap. Backward of point. Times it well. Decent length ball. Gokul tries to pull it. Shoots through. Good correction from Aftab. Excellent bowling, and it pins back the off stump of the skipper, Srinivasan. That's the 3rd wicket down. Hissingen's in a spot of bother now, 17 for 3. Short ball, a little bit highish, and well, there's another catching opportunity coming up. That's the 4th wicket down. Aftab's got 2 in his first over. He's got figures of 2 for none. And Hissingen's, their tournament is deteriorating quickly. They are 17 for 4. And poor Ravi Kumar and Jundaswamy didn't really deal well with the short of a length bowling outside off stump. Bowling crease. Welcome another one back to the commentary box. It's Rico Full.
Thank you very much. What a lovely introduction.
Some revolutions to the old ball. That skidded through him. That is a sensational bit of left arm orthodox bowling. Just kissed the surface of what is now a slightly damp pitch and has gone straight through Kakala and taken his middle stump. That's an awesome delivery.
That's a clever bowling, isn't it?
They're showing why they are one of the favourites for this tournament, as Joshi, even when Kadir comes up with an absolute Gundy ball, comes off the top edge of his bat, and it's easily taken there at backward point, and Hissingen's are falling in a heap. 6 wickets down from them as Aslan continues. And Apparel, he continues with a pretty good innings in the context of this game. He
hosts Landskrona up in the air, just over the infielder. That's 4 more runs.
Just completely spellbound by what was happening, and I'd like to say that Srinivasan was spellbound by what was just a nicely flighted off spinner, but he's swung across the line and been clean bowled. That's the 7th wicket down for Hissingen's. 35 on the board, and they are not going to be setting a hefty target the way this is looking, but it really was almost the entirety of the second innings of both games in which we just were transfixed to what was happening out there. Drop short, he's pumped over to the leg side. It's a lovely shot.
In the quarterfinal.
Oh, Aftab finally gets hit for a run, and it's a 4. Apparel continues to strike the ball very nicely. He's up to 31.
This is a delightful shot. It really is. He waits for it. He carves it away, finds the gap. Beautifully timed.
Order, but over the last couple of days has just lost his form as Apparel. Unfortunately, that will be the end of his stay. Really gutsy innings, but he's tried to heave Aftab down the ground for a 6 to finish things off. Unfortunately for him, he finds the extremely safe hands of Umar Nawaz.
3 for 6 so far. Make that 4.
Beauty from Aftab Mohammed. He was probably a little bit angry about being hit off the first ball of this over, and he's come back with a vengeance. That's a peach of a delivery, just angled in, or it decks off the pitch and takes probably the top of off and middle stump. And, well, he's done a good job. He's flicked it gently to fine leg. Poor Aftab Mohammed, his hands on his knees. Just cannot believe he's given a boundary away on his final delivery. Somewhat spoiled his figures, although you've still got to be pretty happy with 4 for 10 as your contribution off 2 overs. And it's a nice finish for Hissingen's.
the hero for Hissingers. They need wickets and need him quickly. It's a nice looking shot from the captain of Evergreen. Here comes. And this is very wide and doesn't stop the batter having a go at it. 4 runs played away by the captain. Goes down the ground, it could be a catch and should have been a catch. And that is Kama that gets there, not able to take the catch. And when you're talking about a match like this, when you haven't got many runs on the board, these are the ones you have to take. ਜੇ catch ਫੜ ਲੈਂਦਾ ਨਾ game ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਈ chance ਰਹਿ ਜਾਂਦਾ. And he gets another chopped on. So Amir Ali does go right on cue. The commentator's kiss there from Rico Full. Joshi gets the wicket and just chops this onto the stumps, and Amir Ali can't believe it. Wide, hit hard, hit powerfully, hit all the way. 6 runs. And just going to show the power of Nawaz. And this goes a long way. It goes a distance. It's a beautiful shot. Beautiful. I mean, you may say that the fielder perhaps should have done better. Comes down, hits it firmly, and work to do for Kama, and he does very well. Keeps an eye on it. Does really well. Keeps his eye on it, watches the bounce, and the main thing was to par it back into the field of play. What more could you want?
Well, Nawaz, he's gone high. Hasn't gotten a great piece of it, but with the power that he's got, it doesn't matter. That's carried the boundary by about 10 metres. At one stage, I think Kama thought that the long-on fielder would be within a chance. And
he's got buttery fingers. Oh, this one has been matched. What a shot this is. And he is starting to get in his rhythm. He looked at all sorts early on. Then Nawaz, he was swinging and missing wildly.
24 off his 2 overs, and Nawaz tries to ruin those figures even more. That's a glorious cricket shot. Wide outside off stump, Nawaz lifts it, and unfortunately that is a dreadful, dreadful effort from Ravi Kumar and Jundaswamy. Well, he has hit that hard, and he's hit it a long way. The boys from Ariana keeping an eye on proceedings here this afternoon, and not sure they'd be liking what they're seeing from Evergreen. They could be their very possible opponents. Third of that trio, Irfan Mahmood, who's been very good for them. Aslam hasn't got a great piece of it, and that's an easy catch out on the boundary. And it's Abhinav Kama who takes a very, very clean grab. Who knows what might have happened if he had have taken the catch of Aslam much earlier in the game. But a nice wicket. Mean that he could hear my voice as that's flicked down to leg side, and that is going to be the winning runs. A little bit of an untidy finish, but Ali will be happy to rack up his first boundary today. Evergreen knock off the runs required for victory in the quarterfinal here with relative ease, I think it has to be said, Rico, and they will be pretty confident going into tomorrow's semi-finals.